Hello there everybody, this is Drunk Goomba 1645 and welcome to my new Let's Play, and that Let's Play is The Last Remnant. The Last Remnant, in my opinion, is a really awesome JRPG, and I feel like this game is incredibly underrated because of the poor reviews that the console version of this game received. The console version of this game had several problems, but when Square Enix decided to make the PC version of the game and bring that over, they were actually nice enough to fix these problems and also change the game quite a bit. And I can't remember what the changes are, but I'll go over them as we actually go through the game and stuff like that. Before we begin, I'm going to show off my settings. The reason why I want to show off these settings is because I want to. Another thing that the PC version offers that the console version didn't is the voice of language selection upon the dubs, which in English means the voice acting. Like, do you want it in English or do you want it in Japanese? Whatever fits your style and whatever you prefer is fine. Obviously I want stereo because obviously YouTube can't really deliver surround sound, at least I don't think so. You can also change the sound control to software or hardware, no idea what this does, so I'll leave that on default. Battle voices, you can turn them on and off, and I'll go... what am I saying? Battle voices are basically our let's play gum or something like that. You can turn those on or off however you wish. For the next one, we can change the quality upon the textures and stuff like that. Obviously, I want everything on high quality. Maximum frame rate is none. Shadow, I'm going to leave that at none because I don't want shadows. Battle light effects, leave those off. Character model LOD level, which pretty much indicates level of detail. I want to leave this at high quality because my computer can actually handle that and can handle it very nicely. And that's basically all the graphical options that I can change. There's also keyboard layouts that you can change as well if you're playing on the keyboard, or if you have a joypad or an Xbox 360 wired controller, you can use that as well. But in this case, I'm playing with a PlayStation 3 controller, and I can use that to emulate the Xbox 360's controller. And that's using another program known as DS3 or something, DS3 tool. Also, you can change the mouse settings and mouse sensitivity and all that other junk. Looks like we got everything we need here. Let's go ahead and get started. You may be wondering, why am I selecting load game instead of new game? Well, I played through the game already, and the PC version actually has New Game Plus. However, the console version of this game does not. So let's go ahead and continue to New Game with File 1. Also, on the PC version, you can actually play through the game on hard mode, if you wish, after you beat the game once. On hard mode, there are quite a number of differences, and I'll go over those as we go through the game. Oh, for normal difficulty. Also, before you start, once you select whether or not to play on hard mode, this difficulty setting cannot be changed, so let's get started with hard mode. The reason why I want to play through this game on hard mode is because I want to. I love this game, and to tell the truth, I never played it on hard mode before, and I'm going to be in for one heck of a surprise. Let's begin now, shall we?
Damn, where is she? Arena's favorite. Huh? What in the hell?
What an entrance, man. Why not bring out a big freaking gun to the battlefield and just prepare ourselves to kick some serious ass?
Okay, Paul, get ready!
We are ready, my lord. Victory shall be ours!
What is this? Arena!
Okay, here we go with our first ever battle. Battle controls are actually pretty simple. I'll go over these, but feel free to read the on-screen instructions if you wish. This game is very unique amongst other RPGs in this genre. The reason is because you don't control just one character. You control an entire group of people known as a union. Each union can have up to 5 people in a single union, and you must attack in unison and, well, deal attack damage and destroy all enemies in sight. Once all enemy unions are destroyed, then the battle is won. For my general strategy, I usually go for highest AP consumption. The reason why I do this is because that's just the way I roll. And also, you may want to look at your map and decide where to place your attacks and who to attack. Because depending on the amount of distance between each particular union or... I don't know what I'm saying. If you attack a certain union at a certain location and another enemy union is nearby, let's say Union A is nearby Union 5, then they'll more likely become encountered and thus the enemy will deal the first blow. And that's basically my general strategy. Let's do this.
We shall stop them here!
Also, another thing worth pointing out with the battle system as well, the battle system actually concentrates on morale. Morale plays a very vital role in this game. And morale, what it does is determines your overall strength within all unions. If your morale is high, then you'll deal more damage and also be able to dodge more attacks and actually attain higher defense as well. The opposite is true when the enemy's morale is high and your morale is low.
Steady there!
However, if you do happen to have low morale throughout most of the battle, don't give up. You can still pull through most of the time. And I say about 80%. The reason? That's just the way it is. Morale does play a vital role, but it doesn't dictate your overall victory or defeat. Another thing worth noting about the PC version, in the hard mode, and this is something Oh, hello! Gay Bald, let's do this! Guess it's time, huh? All troops fall back, and these stragglers will get caught in the blast. What is Emma doing? She's too close! The Gay Bald firing sequence is complete. Not even Lord David can stop it now. And yes, that is how you say his name. It's Lord David, not Lord David. As stupid as that may seem, that's just the way it is. You'll learn the proper pronunciations later. Anyways, let's open up a big fat can of whoop ass and annihilate every single living being on this battlefield. And kaboom, baby! Woo! Brother! Man, I love that. And there we go, battle is victorious.
Arena? Who are you?
That's what I should be asking you.
Wait, hold on.
Is that you, Blockter? I'm fine. I can see a light in the distance. That should be the way out.
Hey! Wait up, lady. What's going on?
The gay bulg blew a hole in the ground, and now we're in this cave. Anything else obvious you'd like pointed out?
Cave?
At least the exit isn't far.
Hey, wait! Listen to me! Hey!
I'll hear whatever you have to say once we get out of here. Your story better be good, spy.
What do you mean, spy?
Think about it, genius. Why else would you be on a battlefield?
What are you talking about? I'm just looking for my sister, Arena.
Arena? What's your name?
Me? Rush! Rush Sykes!
Rush Sykes.
Ow.
So you're looking for your sister? What happened to her? Speak!
We're from this island called Ulam. Arena! It's a package from Mom and Dad!
It's probably just another lame excuse why they can't leave their research.
Hey, cheer up, sis. Whoops. It's a Visistone. Let me set it up.
Oh.
Hi, Rush. Hello, Arena. Are you two behaving yourselves? Both of us are having a great time here at the Academy in Illusion, and we were lucky enough to have a breakthrough in our research. But, as you probably guessed, things are taking longer than expected.
See? Told
So your
you.
father and I agreed that you should come live with us in Illusion.
It's always about what they want.
What we found is a key that lets us use the remnants in new ways. It's gonna change the world for the better. But you kids are more important to us. And I'm sorry we haven't been out to visit for so long.
John, we're running out of time.
Oh, right. We'll be sending someone to pick you up.
Better start packing your bag.
And Rush, you look after your sister, all right?
Take care of yourself.
We'll be speaking.
Out of time. Dad's never been good at keeping track. You worried about leaving?
A little. I mean, I've never been off the island before. I'll be fine. After all, we'll be back with Mom and Dad.
You know it.
Huh? What?
What?
Let me go!
Get your hands off me!
No! Leave my brother alone!
Instant KO. Typical of any villain. My, Rush is glowing. What could it mean? Damn! He just annihilated everything in one blow. Whatever. I don't care. That's what makes Rush the man.
Attacked by some flying beast, and protected by the light from your talisman. Child, do you think I'm senile?
It's all true.
Whatever. First things first. We need to get out of here.
Okay, now we have control of Rush, and this is how fielding works. Well, despite us moving around as a union throughout different groups in the battles and stuff like that, while we're on the field, we will be controlling Rush and Rush only. So, I'll go over the controls with Rush. Rush's controls are pretty simple to get down. Use the left analog stick to move, use the right analog stick to move, and also push the X button to interact with different things and different objects and stuff like that. And also, when you interact with certain people, they have these little red icons over their talk icons. That usually means they have something important to say or side quests are available for you to take. Let's go ahead and talk to Emma and see what she has to say. Alright, we got our first weapon, known as the Broadsword. Okay, so Emma pretty much went over how treasure chests work. And also, to open the party menu at any time while on the field, just simply push the Y button. And if you're using a PlayStation 3 controller, push the triangle button. And also, unlike other JRPG games, you can actually save anywhere at any time. Another thing worth pointing out as well, the PC version has an autosave feature, which automatically saves after you leave each area, or if you win a battle, pretty much anything that you do, it'll automatically save in its own little save file. However, you can manually save the game at any time by selecting a save file, and just select whatever file you wish to save over. And let's go ahead and save over file 3. Also, another thing worth pointing out, after you complete the game at least once, your battle rank, which normally is colored orange, it's actually colored red if you proceed onward to hard mode. And also the times cleared, that tells you how many times you cleared the game using that save file, which in this case is just 1. Let me tell you something, this game is really long. Another thing with the PC version is, after you complete the game at least once, you can carry an X amount of gold with you from the previous save file that you had. And this usually is dictated on the number of side quests that you've completed. Since I've completed like a very large number of side quests, however I wasn't able to complete all of them, I wasn't necessarily able to take all my gold with me. However, I don't remember how much gold I did take with me in the first place, but nonetheless, I'm still happy with the amount of gold that I do have. Party menus and inventory, I'll go over this later. Inventory pretty much is self-explanatory. It pretty much goes over all the items that you have, and also another thing with hard mode, all special items and key items that you have, all special items and key items that you had with you previously before, they can actually be taken with you to your next playthrough. And you can also carry over your next set of You can also take over all of your components that you previously had in your previous playthrough as well with the save file that you finished the game with. And that's basically that. And the bar on the lower right hand corner of the screen is known as Time Shift. Time Shift actually doesn't get introduced to you until just a little bit later, but I'll go over it when the proper time comes. Right now we're not going to use it. Quiet. Huh? Is that what you're were fighting before? Yeah, monsters. You can't... Looks like we can't avoid it. Initiate a battle before they spot us. And to initiate battles, just push the right trigger, or in this case the R2 button, while near a monster, and you can initiate a battle with ease. Monsters with the red icons above their heads are close enough to be encountered. If a monster on the field attacks you before you have a chance to attack it, you will be at a distinct disadvantage in the ensuing battle, be forewarned. And this is actually very, very true. Very rarely have I had this happen to me, but let's go ahead and fight our first monster. Battling! Let's see how this will work. I already went over this, and blah blah blah. Feel free to read it if you want. Basically, I'll go over what other things you can do in battle. Let's begin our first turn now, shall we?
Come on, let's kick some A.
Battling kind of works like this. When you initiate a deadlock, it's basically you fight on equal grounds, and there are no stat bonuses or anything like that. However, there are other actions at which you can take in order to gain the advantage upon the enemy, and that usually involves flank attacks and several other factors as well. But we will go over them as, well, the time continues. Alright, this looks like the exit. Since the game was nice enough to autosave for us, let's go ahead and go. I mean, I just saved not that long ago anyway, so who cares? Let's just do this. Although this does look kind of mysterious. Big brown room. Usually a big enemy is around.
Something's wrong.
Yeah, tell me about it. Oh boy, here it comes.
wasn't expecting this. Prepare yourself!
Indeed, I shall. Now we're going to be going over morale and how it affects battle strength within Unison, and yeah, it basically tells you what I've already explained. And let us begin our first boss battle. Also, another thing with the PC version, you can actually enable or disable turbo mode by pushing the L, the left bumper, and also the critical trigger settings can be adjusted by pushing the Y button. However, I'll be going over this when we initiate our first side quest. Anyways, let's get started.
Come on, let's kick some ass!
Since this is our very first boss battle, this boss battle is actually scripted. Reason is because the enemy is dodging all of our attacks, and we're also dodging all of its attacks as well. Ooh, Orbic Ward. Basically, what that does is protects all unions from one magical attack. However, in the console version, it only protects the user. So yeah, just thought I'd mention that. So, with only one command left, we only have... What is this power? Let's activate it now, shall we? Pow, pow, and pow, freaking boom! Enemy is destroyed. And that's the end of the first boss. Simple as that. Our first real boss will actually come into play a little bit later.
So, your talisman's more than a fashion accessory after all.
Huh?
My lord! You did not have to come all this way for me. Please, accept my apologies.
Seeing you safe is apology enough. And who is this?
He claims to be the son of Dr. Sykes.
Oh, I see.
I am Torgal, one of Athlum's 4 generals. Our lord, the Marquis of Athlum, would like to extend his thanks. Step forward.
I will have you know that your actions have won my gratitude. As for your sister, if the men you seek have entered Athlumian territory, we cannot turn a blind eye. I shall accompany you to Athlum.
Huh?
Our lord would like to aid you in your search for your sister.
It's fine, Torgal.
Thanks a lot. I chased that weird flying thing here, but I didn't have a clue where to go next. But hey, if I've got an important guy like you backing me up, I've got a whole lot less to worry about. This is ace! The name's Rush. Rush Sykes. Who are you?
I am David Nassau, the Marquis of Athlum. You may address me as David.
Sure thing, Dave.
Let us return and see what tidings await us in Athlum. All troops, return to Athlum immediately.
Yes, my lord.
Come on, Dave. Let's go.
You will! Have you no manners? That is no way to address the Marquis of Athlum.
Jeez, what's your problem?
He's surprisingly simple, wouldn't you say?
We have yet to see.
Okay, now that that's done, we have access to our first location, which is known as the city of Athlum. Let's all go on ahead and head there now, since we can't go back to the Yamen Plain, or whatever the heck the pronunciation is. Areas grayed out usually indicate that you cannot go there, and there are some other things I can go over with the, map locations, but I'll go over those later. Right now, let's head into Athlum and see where we have to go to next.